down to Powell's and we're going to check out Zach's new project because he needs another project. He's gone and bought himself. Well, you do the talking.
So here we have in all of its glory a really late apparently, 1993 gold Sierra estate. Jersey import, 40 or 50,000 miles.
I think the best part about this is the interior, because the interior is pimp.
Uncracked dashboard.
Nice. Yeah, how many miles you say?
What's that?
48.
48,000 miles.
It's like brand new.
Except just don't look up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Zach said there's only a couple of real issues on it, and that is the fact that the sunroof looks like it's been leaking, and so it's gone a little bit mouldy and manky up on the roof lining. What was the other problem? Oh, the heater doesn't work.
Yeah, the heater only blows hot out one vent for some reason, but really in the grand scheme of things I'm not too concerned about.
You drove this back from York as well?
Yeah, 235 miles we did back. Just when I bought it, didn't even look at it. My dad had already paid for it over the phone. Bought it at auction.
And
what
she
could possibly go wrong?
Didn't miss a beat on the way back?
No.
It's actually mint, look at the arches on
No,
it.
no, it is actually mint.
Oh, this is too good to ruin.
Don't say that.
It's too good, look at it.
No, this is...
The only thing I did notice in the photos is I reckon that's had a blow of paint on the front.
Definitely.
Slightly different
I'm pretty
colour.
sure it's the original wing.
Yeah, all the spot welds.
Yeah, all the spot welds look right.
Still got a Ford
the seal
stamp
looks
on it.
right. Still got a Ford stamp.
Maybe just had a scuff or a knock or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's running 1800 CVH, which is the weird one with the dizzy on the front. But it is, you said it is on a crank position sensor.
Yeah. So yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's a carburetor underneath all of that old garbage, and it's just on a small ECU for the ignition side of things. But it's not on an EDIS, weirdly. Which
You thought it was, yeah.
I was hoping just to wire up a megajolt to it, but we have to.
Well, this is the thing, like trying to work out what the battle plan is on this, because you've never really owned a rear-wheel drive car.
Not since the Volvo, or the Volvo, which was also a hilarious car because we drove all the way to Wales for it. And once again, I didn't look at it.
So I think initially, aside from just giving it a once-over, getting the heaters working, registering it in the UK, and just giving it all a good proper service and stuff, you already bought a turbo for this engine.
Yeah. Yeah. And then another friend reckons he's got a Renault 5 turbo carburetor and rebuild kit sitting in the garage somewhere.
So we can zhuzh this up a little bit.
Yeah.
But then it's what the main plan is, because obviously this is going to make an absolute killer sleeper. We're just trying to work out what engine conversion this thing needs. It needs a name as well, I think. Have you thought of a name?
Gold member, obviously.
Gold member. Yes. Or if anyone else has got any better ideas for a name for this machine, Goldilocks. It's got a massive boot. This is like basically the Escort
flat
times 2. What's under here? Just spare wheel and
spare
stuff.
wheel.
She is fresh. What?
Original jack and
Insulation tape from 1982.
What's that? A selector screwdriver from like the 90s. Oh man, I haven't even look at that bad boy. That'll come in well handy, I reckon. Not.
When you're tuning your Renault 5 turbo carb.
Yeah. On the street.
So she needs a welded diff.
Standard.
And you were saying about the coilovers are a bit weird on these because it's an estate. They don't have normal coilovers like the 3 doors and the 4 doors, but Gaz do a kit. I was reading that.
Yeah. Found out last night through some Sierra friends.
What's the Heritage Motor News thing?
Oh, it's just stuff my dad gave me to look through.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's jokes.
I think you need to do a zoom in on the
get
fabric.
Mate. Yeah, she's a peach.
I think I need to do the same as the Escort. Get a brown retrimmed RS steering wheel in there as well.
Yeah.
But other than that, interior
is done.
Yeah. I think just the new steering wheel.
Yeah.
Finish that right off.
Needs lock mods, welded diff.
It's actually got a lot more lock than I thought it would have.
Sierras are notorious not skidding very well, so.
Yeah, but I'm not building it as a skid car.
Yeah. All right, we'll see.
No. Drag car, street car.
So yeah, options for engine. Again, let us know what you guys think. I reckon there's a BMW over there. Is it over there?
Yeah.
2.8, 6-pot, big hull set, or Skyline, straight 6.
Did
Big
also
twin
see
scroll.
there is a cheap, naturally aspirated 4-wheel drive Skyline engine on eBay with the diff on the sump.
What, and 4-wheel drive this?
Well, Ford did it.
Yeah.
It can't be that hard.
Or, what was the other one? Because you're looking at like V8s and...
I think ultimately, I'll fuck about with the CVH for a while. Get
just
like
get the hang
probably
of...
break the 200 horsepower mark. Just
Yeah.
get the hang of driving it. Don't want to smash it up. Just want to be able to use it, have some fun, do some skids, do some racing. Don't want to hit the Christmas tree the first time I launch off a pod.
So,
So
V8.
yeah, fuck about with that. But yeah, eventually I think V8. Either go for an old 302 Ford, an old 5-litre Ford.
LS.
We can get in the country.
LS swap.
No, LSs, they're just like mental money over here. And where'd you get a manual box from?
What's the Lexus V8?
Probably,
That was another option.
1UZ, which do go in Sierras. There's a couple around now. You can buy mounts off the shelf. Not
Yeah.
that I would end up making mine.
Would you go twin turbo or would you go one big
Big
single turbo?
Why would you put 2 little ones on when you could have one fucking massive one?
Yeah, squeeze it in like down here. Yeah, you just got to look at what the Americans can do and get like big
think
power out of stock bottom ends.
Yeah. But then when you look at it, a 4-litre V8 is just like 2 2-litre Z-Techs. They're
Yeah.
good for 250 horsepower on their own. So why? Then you've got 2 of them together, and people wonder why you can get 500 horsepower out of them.
Yeah, this definitely needs 500 horsepower.
I think so.
I'm looking at this just thinking, that's what it needs. Imagine it, 5 up. 5 up wheel stands.
Fucking love to do a 9 in it. 999.
What's Chris doing the brown one?
700 horsepower for that.
What does Chris do in the brown one with the YB lump in it?
Chris, I don't know. I've watched his
His is
video. I
fast.
think his is a fast car. And he can drive it as well. But I think he was doing like 11s. So I think trying to crack into like the 10s or the 9s. That's like when he was in the 9s, 4-wheel drive was like 700 horsepower. So
But you need to do it
realistically,
fully
I don't
all
think-
interior.
Oh yeah. Realistically, I don't think I'd get into the 9s, but
No, I think that would be down the route of you'd need like a massive 9-inch
9-inch,
axle,
yeah.
huge drag radials, wheelie bars, and 1,000 horsepower.
no, I think you do it with a bit less than that.
What does it sound like? You said it's a sweet sounding CVH.
Yeah, watch it not start up because the battery's full.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It idles a bit lumpy because
It's got race cam in it.
yeah. No.
Make sure it's out of gear before you run me over. Oh yeah, on the button. That's all right.
Tell me, how can I rip that out?
Nah, this needs to be turbo first. I don't think I've ever seen... Because the 1.9 block that they all put in the XR2s back in the day, that's different to that, isn't it? This is a completely different block from what I know.
This is, as far as I'm aware, this is just a taller version of the 1600 block. The Americans, I've been reading up on this, they did some really weird things. They did the 1900, it was almost like a cross between a Z-Tech and a CVH.
Yeah.
So you could do a rear starter in the Z-Tech position, like not at the front of the sump.
And that's
you could do it at
back in the
engine.
day.
Yeah, and you can have the breather on the front of the engine like a Z-Tech.
Yeah.
But then even weirder, they actually did a 2-litre split port induction CVH that they put in very late Escorts.
Is that
and
what
Mark
Sire sent
I
a photo
Focuses
of when he was in
over.
America?
I don't know, it might have been. But across, no, I don't think it was. I think that's still 1.9. The 2-litre split port actually had 2 ports for each inlet valve.
Like
a flap in the inlet. So then you had a high swirl port for low down power, and then when it needed the air at the top,
Twins go in there.
yeah, twins go in there, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is cool.
They apparently made really good power, really good torque, and they were really fuel efficient. The only thing that let them down is the fact they were in a massive Mark I Focus.
And they were overcomplicated.
Yeah. And when they overheat, the head distorts and cracks the valve seats that just destroys everything. Brilliant. Other than that, mint.
Has it got an auto choke on it?
Yeah. Yeah. which didn't appear to work when we picked up, but appears to work really well.
This is all solid as well.
Mate, honestly, it's fucking mint.
Have you found any real scabby rust on
I
it?
will show you the
Underneath.
scabbiest bit I can find.
Okay. And I thought the headlights in the R Sierra were big. These are massive.
Yeah. It's got some stuff everywhere, but nothing to rip it. Oh yeah, I didn't realise the turrets up there are still really high. So this is the worst bit of rust I can find on the car. I mean, there's a couple of scabs here and there.
On ours, I think ours went up here, which, as you said, was a common place, where those two skins lap over, and we cut all that out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a...
It's still flaky surface rust, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think somebody's been at the back, so I don't know if that's been crashed and repaired, but
It all looks like it should, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of moody silver paint up there, but man, it's an 80s Sierra. I don't think there are any mint ones left.
Super diff needed. Was it super diff you're looking at?
Yeah.
Solid mount that. Solid mount this. Ruin it.
But yeah, apparently Gaz do a coilover that will, I presume, bolt up the same as these, that sits all up there, so you can leave the estate beam in there.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the bump
So I'm not sure
up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really different to the saloons. I was quite surprised. But it's all for...
Getting maximum loading space.
Which is, you know, exactly what I bought this car for, really. Fuel economy and load space.
And sick duggets. Oh, she's mint.
Ye old faithful Type 9. No doubt.
And it's a 5-speed in this as well.
Yeah, 5 speeds. No doubt I'll rip all the gears out of this at some point. And
Oh, what's this?
Destroy them.
Like a little flywheel type thing.
Damper.
Yeah, I've seen the damper, but I've never seen one like that. Looks like a flywheel.
Maybe that's why your Sierra vibrates like
Yeah, maybe we need a big old, like...
harmonic balancer on it.
Has it got rubber in it?
Yeah, yes.
No, I know the rubber's bit on that side. I just want to have a look at... Yeah, look at that. Note to Barton, we need this crazy, like, traction engine wheel. She's clean.
I almost feel bad knowing I'm going to ruin it. But if I didn't ruin it, somebody wouldn't have done, and that can't be right.
Enough foam in that front bumper.
Yeah. This car needs to be a sleeper.
It's just funny that it's literally just like a scaled up version of the Escort.
Yeah.
It's got equally as like retro interior and look to it. What wheels are you going to put on it?
I don't know. I've been looking at the 17-inch Peugeot 3008 steel wheels. I think they look pretty cool. But then there's another part of me that just wants to stay 15s. I'd almost don't like saying it, I do like the Rotor D154s. They're like a big flat face concave wheel.
Are they the ones with the, like, it's got the cast mesh in them, is it those?
No, I like them as well, but they're not even as good as Rotor wheels. They're like Japan Racing.
Yeah, you'll have to show me them.
Company that does them.
I'll have to do some photoshops.
But I don't know if you can get them in 17. I think they're only like 15s and 18s, and they're really hard to get in Ford stud pattern.
Yeah, she's rude. The Golden Nugget. Do you reckon that headlining's salvageable?
Yeah, I'm not. Mate, it's a headlining. Do you know what I mean? Like, where else am I getting another headliner for? It almost looks like there should be another sunroof in it. So I just make sure nobody ever looks up.
Are you happy with it now that you got it?
Oh yeah.
And it's not a complete pair.
Yeah.
It's actually really solid.
Yeah, well chuffed with it. I mean, I literally have never seen a Sierra this clean.
No, not even ours was this good.
I think super diff is the way to go though.
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of it.
This engine in that. So, just on the tracking, how many degrees out was it?
It was 12 millimetres toe in, and it should have been 2.
So it drove like a...
That explains why we had a little bit of a sketchy journey back, where it was hanging on with both hands going around bends at 70 mile an hour on the motorway.
It wasn't just the raw torque from this engine.
No.
And now it's going to have a quick look at why it doesn't want to idle properly.
Can't be anything too hard, it's only on an old carburetor.
Is it a Weber on this, do you know?
I don't actually know. I'm not sure. I know it's not like the typical kind of 4-bolt Weber from where I've looked at inlet manifolds, they're like a 3-bolt fitting.
It's not got that variable Venturi thing like on the Escort.
No, it's not one of them, luckily. Genuine Ford air filter, maintained to the highest standards. A little air temperature sensor there for the ignition ECU. Yeah, but
There's a lot of stuff there.
this is,
Is this like some thermostatic water valve?
that's the automatic choke.
Has it got water running to it?
Yeah. Yeah, you have hot. That's how it works. They're on like a
Thermostat.
yeah, like a, basically a thermostat. So yeah, what's that? Pierberg carb. Little twin choke. Vacuum pipes everywhere. Ah. This probably has something to do with why it doesn't run properly. The fact that none of these are connected. What's that? Is that a blank in that one?
I don't know. That one's got a slight split as well. That's all like perished.
Shall I fire it?
No, I think we just put the airbox back on. I'll rest it on.
Where's the actual ECU for the ignition?
Down here. Like it's this here.
Okay.
So it's got like quite a big connector for not a lot, and then there's actually a vacuum line in the bottom of it.
Like a map sensor.
Yeah. So fingers crossed. Might get really lucky.
You'll just be able to retard that.
Might actually boost retard itself to a point.
Ready?
Yeah. A little bit lumpy still, but I think that's a
Better than it was.
considerable improvement.
You just probably bang so many plugs in it and stuff wouldn't go amiss.
The idle mixture will probably help as well. I'm not sure where that is. Job for another day.
Yeah, well that's it for now. Once it's all registered and that, we'll take it out for a spin. I think it needs the diff welding up sooner rather than later. Yeah, let us know what you think and any ideas for names and what you think we should be putting in it engine-wise. Everyone's going to say YB, I reckon.
That is literally the last engine on earth I'll put in it.
V8, straight 6, whatever it's going to have, it's going to have a massive turbo on it. I think for now we're going to put the little turbo on the 1.8 and see how far that goes just to get the hang of it. She's going to be a street beast. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy.